over here. Come over here, please. A little bit back, so in the right position. See, it's getting foggy already there, coming down from the sea. This clip will be about other topics than the healing now, and we have a vast field like free energy devices, like free communication, and also about where do we stand in society.
How you gonna make it with what is the share of government here in your projects?
In my projects?
Yeah.
If possible, none.
Really?
to make it point blank, if possible, none. They will always disappoint you. You know, everybody knows, nobody likes to pay taxes because they know they don't get back what they paid for, you know, and wherever you go in the world, it's all the same. So, you know, when you are involved with government, you have a third party involved. Why should I have a third party involved if I don't need them? People are brainwashed that they make them believe that you need them. And if you don't believe it anymore, they might even come with their power of physical violence, you know, and do something about you. There are big movements around the world already. People are waking up, and then they have a different understanding today, not like in the old days, like when they had the religions and the Lord will punish you. The Lord doesn't punish you. You only punish yourself.
So
the Lord, I mean God. Huh?
So you mean that even the free energy and permaculture and other things, you want to make all of them without depending on any governmental
if you involve the government, they will come and ask you some paperwork. Everybody hates paperwork, and they will ask you to pay something for their work. So why we need the third party? You know, who was that? Benjamin Franklin, 200 years ago. You know, when they went to the New England states, you know, and then he went to England and had a big talk, and there were bankers even like that, and he told them, you know what, when we, for example, we need a bridge, we're having projects here, maybe we live along the river, and a few communities say we need a bridge, we will just think how we do it and do it. We will not ask the government, and then it's cheaper. Why to have a third party? Did you know when you marry, when you marry with the government, you have a third party and they own your children. They even own your wife. They have the right over your physical body. So if you do that, if you really want to do that, most people don't do it anymore in the Western countries. You know, if you, think it, if you need the third party who will interfere in your internal affairs, and I talk from my own experience. And I tell you to the whole world now, you know, they took away my children from me. I was not supposed to see them anymore. And 3 years, I don't know, 5 months later, the office in Germany, we call that Jugendamt, they came and said, there's a problem now, but the children are. I say, I've decided already I'll never see my children anymore because you put violence. You kidnapped my children from me. You know, they were living with me. They were fine. And they were crying. They're traumatized. And you know, it's a third party. They own my children. I don't want to go now into the whole story of that because there are still people living who are involved with that, but that's what they do. They know. They are interfering with whatever you do. So, you know, they offer us a service. They are all corporations. They offer us a service, and, you know, but they're only going into their own pockets. It goes into their own pockets. You know, if you pay taxes and for their service, you don't get back what you pay in for. Every person, without them, you can do it much cheaper and much better, and much more, how you say, user-friendly. Computer, they say user-defined, or how you call that?
The operator?
No, when you click, customized.
Yeah.
Customized, you know, like this, like that. So that is, there are corporations. We can have our own cooperatives or whatever, and then we are not under their law. We are not under their jurisdiction. We can have our own and have our own rules.
No paperwork. No need.
What for? I don't need it in the healing. You know, there are other ways doing things. You know, of course you can need paper for research.
I mean, to get
stuff like that.
to get your water, you need paper. To get your electricity,
Yeah, you need for everything.
You can handle them.
You go there. You need a license for driving. You need a license for whatever, for whatever. I'm only waiting for the day that you need a license to go to the restroom. Huh? Got it?
They are making that.
Yeah, maybe they are planning that already.
The toilet paper is for what?
You know, even they are planning already to make the internet very expensive or cut it off, so we cannot spread this information what I'm giving you now. There are plans in America and in the whole world, you know, by these big corporations.
That's why even somebody is planting something, they should get their pesticides,
yeah, they
fertilizers.
have that in Austria.
It's all,
you know, in Austria, you studied agriculture in Austria and Germany. They have already the farmers, even in the US or wherever. You know, they have rules that you cannot plant the seeds you want. You cannot plant the seeds you want. Imagine, they tell you are not allowed to plant what you want to eat. We're not talking now about drugs, weed, or marijuana or something like that. You know, that's another thing. You know, and then they have the gays. You know, they want also to be equal now, and then they also try to marry already. They can do that. Is that good for them? Because they have a third party involved. You know, you should hear out of the box.
Paper. They need the paper for everything. You know?
Use these little 1,200 grams gray cells inside, you know, and then, you know, not what they show you on mainstream TV, you know, or in political correctness. And now I forgot to check the watch. What is the time for our clip?
So all the time people outside of this idea trying to get a paper, right?
Yeah.
I remember before I wanted to get a loan, maybe 5 years I was trying to get a loan before, you know. I gave up already about that. I said, no more. If I want to make this, I will make it.
Anyway, if you go to a bank and ask for a loan or whatever, you know, and then when you do what the banks do, right away you go straight ahead to jail, to prison. You know, you go there because how they do that should be questioned by lawyers if that is also proper what they do.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So anyway, there's a big law movement already. I talked to that in the other clip already before in the whole world. You know, so people are really waking up about their situation, about their slavery, and just go online for the first step probably is www. lawmovement.com or .org, and you find a lot of videos. You can inform yourself. Or another intro is also very nice. That's called www.yourstrawman.com. Straw, like the drinking straw. One word. Yourstrawman.com. Just enjoy and have fun. Come, we make the next clip.